What is going on, pros? Welcome back to another video. I have ordered 15 truckloads. 15 of those. That's one.
Dude, I don't think it does perspective of how big that is. That's a big truck. Well, now we need to get it from here all the way to here. And the reason why we can't have the truck dump here is because there's one main problem. That's my septic tank. And that truck, even if we took this fence out, goes anywhere near that septic tank, boom, breaks it into the ground. And I need to replace my whole septic. So instead, we have this giant bobcat. This bobcat right here, Spencer's gonna run. He's gonna be scooping dirt from up front and driving it all the way back. But look how much groundwater had filled in since. I mean, dude, that's crazy. This was completely bone dry, empty. Marvin, enough! This was bone dry. This was completely dry. Y'all saw it. So now we've got to get all that water out as we get dirt in. Oh, it's going so fast. There it goes, bam. Out the end over there. That is going to drain into my front yard yet again. It's the only way to empty out the pond. And we had another truckload arrive, so. Spencer's gonna start working on the bobcat here. Guys, we have a really big problem.
Dude, this mangrove is going.
There is no chance we get this mangrove.
You're gonna have to ask him to scoop that up.
That is a mondo. Look how big it got.
Bro, you need that.
Our mangrove is that tall. Look at how tall it got. That's,
you need that.
That's the top of it.
Paul, you need that.
I know, I need the mangrove. We can't.
You have to scoop it out from this side.
Okay. Look at that, baby. A lot of plants. Woo! You can only imagine my neighbors are probably like, what can this kid possibly be up to right now? Steve, I'm sorry. I know Steve's probably watching this video right now. He's probably like, it's all right, Paul. Don't you worry. I got your back.
Steve, sell your house to me, please.
Everybody wants Steve's house. Brenton's been asking Steve for about 2 years. Steve won't sell. Steve actually building back there.
Wow.
Yep.
Good for Steve.
Look at this place.
It's actually insane to see.
It's crazy to see how different it looks. It actually looks huge.
You know what's crazy to think about is like your backyard actually used to look just like that. Like no grass,
the whole
nothing,
entire thing.
And it's literally just
like the
dirt,
entire backyard used to be that.
Actually crazy to think about, dude.
Time flies. We're just gonna get those 2 mangroves out. Let's go plant these ones into the blue bucket.
Oh yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. Another truck. Fellas, look at my driveway. It's actually insane what we do for some of the builds here.
But when I said this was the biggest build yet, I was not kidding. Cracked my driveway, filled my driveway up with dirt, and we're just getting started. This is part 1. A big shout out to my boy Spencer working the bobcat here. He's been a huge help. He's got the connections for all the dirt. He's pretty much like the reason why we even got all this done as quick as we did. I called him 2 days ago for this project right here to start, and he was here 2 days later. 15 truckloads of dirt ready to rip. And as you can see, lots of dirt has arrived.
The pond is, I mean, almost gone. It's crazy walking back here and seeing this, but it's almost gone. And we have and just like that, it is complete. Fully graded, fully flattened, and ready to build a pond.
To think this morning, or even a week ago, there was fish in it, but this morning there was a pond here, I wouldn't believe you, but it's completely covered in now, and the next step is to get our posts and our framing. So essentially, we have big, giant telephone poles, which you'll see here in literally just a couple seconds, all being delivered Thursday. Right now, it is Tuesday. Yes, it's Tuesday. So we have 2 more days. We're gonna wait. All the posts are showing up, and the planks. They call them planks. It's like the flat pieces that attach from each pole for then the mesh to actually sit on. So all that's arriving Thursday. Right now
we just gotta slowly scoop with a shovel all of this off the driveway, which isn't as bad as it looks, but after we scoop it, I'll wash it down and the driveway will be back to normal. But Spencer and I are gonna get at it. We got 2 shovels and concrete full of dirt, so
let's get to work.
All right, first pole is gonna be over there where the banana trees used to be, behind the mangroves.
right there. Yeah.
Originally we were gonna go 68 feet, but now we're gonna go 60 foot. We wanna make sure we're off the bush line around 3 foot so we can do any maintenance around the whole entire aviary.
Yeah.
So we can walk all here, you can look on both sides of the aviary, do cuttings from the bushes, make sure your mesh is all good from this side so no animals get escaped, the whole 9 yards. And now we're gonna do our next run over here. We had 60 foot measured, but it's looking like 48 going across the whole front. So it's probably gonna be about 60, 48 by 48 by 40.
Which is huge.
Still enormous and 14 feet tall.
Which is the peak of that building right there.
All right,
Get the
14
morning
feet.
sunlight, but yep, that's
Perfect.
the 14 feet.
All right, so we're gonna stake everything out. My buddy's about to be here, and we're gonna start laying poles.
Let's go, baby.
Let's do it.
Blake's here, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And this is Mason.
How you guys
Mason's an
doing?
absolute stud. He's from Ohio.
That's how you know it's gonna get done right. Folks, now that the main part is done, filling the pond in, starting from scratch, it's like creative mode of Minecraft. We want to start scratch, not with mountains and stuff that we got to then TNT out. No, scratch. Creative mode completed. Now we're working on the actual posts going in and situating ourselves to essentially get to the pond build process. So it'll go post, everything done, and then pond build, and then landscape, and then fence to go on the side of what we put these poles, and then it's done. And then that's it. Really only a couple steps, but they're big steps. Every step is huge.
But we're building this backyard to have pathways. So there'll be a piece of concrete about 5 feet wide right here. That concrete's gonna stretch across to the entrance of the aviary.
Marvin.
There'll be a piece of concrete off the deck running this way into the 2-door entry into the aviary, and that concrete will meet with this concrete and the concrete that leads to where Mason's at, where there'll be a pathway to the back of the building and a fence right here.
And initially we were going to have the aviary go right up to the building, but for the purpose of maintenance on the building's AC and all the stuff that's back here.
For instance, Brenton has many boats back here. This is one of the boats, which is actually a super cool boat. Fish traps, there's another boat right here, and then of course a 5-ton AC unit.
We want to be able to access all of this and continue to store stuff back here. It's nice to have a storage place area. So, right there will be the pathway to access all of this. In that case scenario, the aviary will start about 4.5, 5 feet off of the building.
And right here, you see this? We're about to have a string that stretches to each of them, but this is where the aviary starts, so it is massive. I think it's one of the largest aviaries on YouTube, if not the largest
that I've ever seen. Blake, is this one of the biggest aviaries you've ever seen?
One of the biggest, 100%.
Crazy. It's gonna be huge. What do you guys think I should get bird-wise in here?
Oh man, there's so many
Mason's
options.
a big bird guy.
You could put anything in there. I mean,
know.
something this big.
You could just put a pair of vultures if you wanted
Put
to.
a pair of eagles in here, you know.
Some bald eagles?
Yeah, I don't know about bald
Number wise, I like the Australian parakeets. You know, your Rosellas, Barabands, Princess of Wales.
I love it.
They just
All
do
sorts of stuff.
Yeah, they'll thrive in this weather.
We're gonna have we're gonna make sure this is a coexisting enclosure for everything.
Yeah.
From the top to them, because remember, you're putting your pond in here.
Yep.
You're putting fish in here,
Yep.
turtles in here, just like how mine is. So
Some
you have
nice
to-
mandarins. down
Yeah, you gotta
below.
mix this thing up. It's gonna be cool.
I can't wait.
It is officially all roped out. Hopefully you can kind of see that pink line, but this is monstrous. It is definitely the biggest enclosure I've ever made, and that is without the height. Keep in mind, this is going to be 14 feet, which is as high as the top of that building in height as well. So it's gonna be massive. Did I forget to mention that all these arrived? Yes, I think I did. Crazy enough, I got so zoned into having the guys here. Look at all this. Look at all this. We've got all the posts. This is all.
Down, hold on, let me see. I'm gonna get one more stick, and then we're gonna bring it down and undo that and get the next pole.
Crazy how tall it is. I mean, we're cutting it at 14 once we do the actual planks that go across from each. So they'll probably cut like right here, but still, I mean, that's just huge.
Steve, if you're watching this, I apologize for all the machine work noise. That's Steve's house. Steve's probably like, it's all good, Paul. No, listen, I'll let you come over and feed some birds. Deal.
And I gotta use Ryobi, dude. I'm a big fan of DeWalt, but Hector stole all my DeWalt.
Hector literally stole everything. I have no tools. This is the only tool I own.
What are you thinking, Blake?
Nah, definitely, it's coming together. Now we got the machines going, rolling, poles are going in.
Yeah, holes are going in now. As you can see, every single hole is dug around this entire thing. So right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, bang, bang, bang.
All the poles are dug. Now we just gotta get the posts from up front and put them in these holes.
Here we go. Yo.
Think about my neighbors seeing this. Just put this perfect clip right here. The neighbors just driving by and this is what they see. You can only imagine, what am I building, a dock in the backyard? I'm building a tower at that. You can see the aviary now. I mean, that's epic. Keep in mind, these are gonna be cut probably like 3, 4, maybe some of those even 5 foot down. But still, I mean, this thing is just gigantic.
There's a post right here and it goes all the way down and around. This is the craziest project I have ever done in my entire life. And right now, we're doing the center support post. So in the middle of this aviary, obviously it's gonna have a roof. And I can't stretch a piece of wire from there to there. It needs support, so.
Next Tuesday, we're actually putting beams across all this so it'll all connect. And we need support in the middle. So we have X's that mark the spot.
As you know, X's mark the spot. There's one, there's another one there. There's another one right here they're already digging, and there's another hole they already dug. So these are gonna be posts as well, and that's gonna support the center of this entire aviary, if that makes sense.
Once it's pieced together, it'll all make sense, but this is essentially just like playing with Legos. We're just building a box, pretty much.
Alrighty folks, we have got every single post in the, it looks insane. This is my backyard right now. And it really shows the post because we have all these stilts keeping them up. This is what we're looking like. Lots going on. The boys and I have brought in every single bag of concrete, 3 bags to each of these posts. So there's about 180 pounds of concrete holding every single one of these posts in. Look at this place. It's like Jurassic Park. Really nicely done though. As you can see, this one is the first one we're adding concrete to.
Work there.
It's just so much bigger than I can even express. I mean, this is how big we want to make the pond. The pond, we want to come out there, go around the front of there, come around there, and then loop around here. And this be the wetland back here. And have the water split, the waterfall split between this pole.
It's crazy talking about all this because it really doesn't make sense until you see it in person. But I know a lot of you visionaries are understanding this, what I'm saying here. And if you have watched in the past on this channel, I always verbally explain all these enclosures, and you get to watch them slowly come to life episode at a time. And it's gonna be one of the coolest, if not the coolest project we have ever done here on the channel. This is the biggest investment I've ever made in my business as well. And it's the biggest enclosure we've ever built. So doing things bigger this year, going to 2026 with the most biggest enclosure yet.
And I got a list of a lot of cool birds that will be good to coexist in the same aviary with. So if you guys like any of these, definitely drop which ones you think I should get in the comments down below.
Or if you have any more suggestions on a different species, let me know in the comments down below. All small-billed birds, anything with a tiny little beak. Anything bigger we're not getting. I want a bunch of little colorful birds flying around, landing on us to eat. It's gonna be awesome, especially for when we open up to private tours. By the way, a lot of people ask me, Paul, when are you gonna open up tours? Well, I wanna finish the entire side of the yard, so it's like a big loop first. So once everything is done, and I'm hoping that's by mid next year, we can open up and start scheduling tours.